Whoa.
There's another sound.
What?
This is good.
You're very animated today.
Let's just, yeah. Why not?
Bro, I drank like a whole bottle of fucking champagne before I came here.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna be animated.
Hey,
Okay, damn.
Didn't bring none for. I just had some shitty McDonald's.
That sounds like a personal problem.
It is, and it probably will be later.
No.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Thirst Quencher.
Quench.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Thor: Love and Thunder today. I am Sumo. I am joined here by Clarence.
Oh man, well I'm gonna go by Stooge Prime today because you don't introduce me. I do it myself.
I just did.
It's funny. We've been asking him to introduce us for like years.
And
No,
when I
it's too
do
late.
it, and when I
It's
do
too
it,
late.
I get,
Too
I
late.
get
Who are you?
this adverse
I
reaction.
don't know who I am. Who am I?
I don't know.
Love or either thunder. One of those.
I'm king.
Okay.
What a horrible father he's going to be.
Yes.
And I am Just One. Thank you for joining us. This is our review for Thor 4 Love and Thunder.
So much
directed
love.
By Taika Waititi, starring Chris Hemsworth, Natalie Portman, Matt Damon.
And so many other talented individuals who are just
So
here
many.
because,
Why not?
well, they're in the film.
Hey man, maybe they had some fun.
Hey,
Good for
I'm all
them.
for fun. Fun's great.
Did I have fun?
Yeah, fun's awesome. So, right away, guys, what do we like about this movie? I feel like that'll be the shorter.
It was under 2 hours.
It
That's what I loved about the movie. It was under 2 hours.
it felt like 2 hours. It was literally a minute below 2 hours.
Yeah,
Mark.
it was
Still
a minute 59.
Yep.
Just a minute.
Just a minute 59.
Minute.
Under 2 hours.
Yeah,
And you know what that means? No rewards for you. No awards for that guy. You know, that movie's not going to nominate it for shit.
that's fine. He doesn't
true.
need. He doesn't,
Especially with that CGI it had.
hey,
Poor
we're talking
workers.
about
Hey, we're talking about
like.
where we like.
Oh, my bad.
Is that it? Is that all?
So, Thor Ragnarok is the current installment for the MCU.
Yes.
Budget was $250 million, and I feel like half of it went to
Okay.
musical releases.
Half of it went. Most of it went
So,
to
yeah.
actors.
Yeah,
Actors and licenses for the
Yeah.
music.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. There were so many like songs that just kept coming out of the woodwork.
All my life, I hated when movies do that. All my life, I hated hearing these, classic mixes in the music in the fucking movies. I always roll my eyes every time they play them. Roll my fucking eyes every time since I was 6.
See, I think they kind of fit nicely in a couple areas. I did like.
Yeah.
I genuinely the movie I feel like was a
AMV.
Ragnarok times 2.
Yeah. No, times 4. They cranked
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
They cranked this
Hey,
shit. big time.
what you liked?
I mean, I liked that.
I like that the movie is out.
Yeah.
I like that that we can move on to the next thing.
Digging deep, guys.
All right, okay.
Okay.
Digging real deep, guys.
Okay, I actually have something.
Yeah, everyone here's the talking glass.
Okay.
He's got the talking glass. You have to say one nice thing about the movie when you have the talking glass.
I really liked Jane Foster. You know,
Hey, yo, Natalie Portman was fucking jacked.
yeah,
she was.
I liked her little story. I liked the fact she actually had a character this time around because that character didn't have shit any other movie she was. She was just a body.
What, you mean the
To make-
damsel in distress wasn't a thing?
No.
Damn, that's crazy. Glad she's come so far.
Yeah. Like I'm happy what they did with Jane Foster, and I'm happy they, she had a good closed ending. So that's nice. How about you?
Let me get my talking glass.
Okay, I'll put mine down.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
My man's got to take a sip of inspiration.
Don't hurt yourself.
Or do.
Truly,
Go ahead, Jamal. Go ahead, Jamal. Go ahead.
No. There had to be something that you actually liked about the movie.
I walked in here with an unfair bias the entire time of the movie.
This is
I
true.
just didn't enjoy myself. I kind of even want to see.
Well, let's get into the nitty gritty then. Let's actually talk about the movie. The movie was an hour and a half, basically an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. it had great performances. I did like the performances. I did like for what they were written by and how the movie was structured. I actually did think they knocked it out of the park because they played their roles.
They sure did
to the T. It was visually striking. Sometimes visually jarring.
Yes.
But it was a beautiful, colorful movie. Apart from that, some of the things I think it lacks in is the script. The script is really what kind of holds it back.
I think.
Are we going to what we don't like now?
Or we're just talking about.
Let's just talk about the movie.
There we go.
Okay.
Unshackle us.
Listen,
I wanted to just say, like, I just wish that the movie would have chose a tone because it felt very jumbled up or very very abrasive when the jokes weren't called for in this certain scene.
what are you talking about?
And
Jokes
they
are
were
always called
just
for.
apparently they belong in every scene. I don't mind funny in my movie. Funny is fine, but like they have so many. There's some big shit that's happening. Some like very bad things are happening, and they decide to throw jokes at them. I'm like, guys, that could have waited. You could. It was not an appropriate scene to have
Treat the situation
these
that you're
long
in
jokes
like that.
Yeah.
If it's supposed to be tense, let it be tense. Like you don't have to. There's no need for an icebreaker here.
Like kids are missing. Kids are being kidnapped, and you're making these long-winded. Felt like improv jokes go on for way too fucking.
What
long.
you don't like that Thor obviously fucks his hammers and that they get jealous from time to time of each other. You don't think that's funny?
I thought that was cute. I thought that was funny.
Oh, well, I'm glad someone.
Okay.
I actually did enjoy that. I enjoyed it for the first time.
Yep.
But then the problem with this movie is that it kept restructuring and re-giving you the same joke in different packages, but it wasn't the same. It was the same wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Like it was the same wrapping paper, same gift, but they just give you like a slightly bigger box. Mm-hmm. And that's how they would present it to you.
If
and
you didn't like that gift the first time.
Exactly. And they would just double down on the thing. I've never gone to a comedy movie where nobody in the theater is laughing.
Ay.
Yeah. No. I didn't notice that until now. Yeah. There was
No laughter.
Like maybe from a kid, but then no one
For
laughed.
the amount of jokes that were given to you at every single line during every single scene.
Yeah.
The comparison to the amount of laughter that I heard was not even anywhere near close. Like they were betting like a 0.000005.
Jesus.
Like to me, the movie really thrived when it actually had its little serious moments. Like when you saw
shut the fuck up.
like like when we sat down, like, yeah, Jane Foster has cancer. You know, that's a big deal.
But then she has to make a joke about said cancer.
Exactly.
Literally right
over and
afterwards.
over and over again. Not even just like, yeah, it's funny, huh? But no, this is really serious. I'm sad. No, it was just like back to back, just like you were saying, over and over and over. Like, okay, it's funny, I guess, that you have cancer. Whatever.
And maybe there is something to say about finding joy in the darkest things, but there's a way to convey that
Yeah.
without losing the character of that movie.
I also felt like, and you can just go on to you because I'm sure you want to talk about this. I know you have a bias, but like how, for me, it felt like Gore and Christian Bale itself was just wasted in this film.
I agree.
Like the potential for that character was just thrown aside as soon. Like, you know, I liked their introduction to him. I didn't mind it, but then he was just in the background for most of the movie after that. And every time he showed up, he was just like a cartoon villain. Like, I'm evil. All the gods must die. Okay.
I just want to say, like, I felt like when he first went to his god or whatever,
Yeah.
I felt like I was looking at one of those cell phone ads with the king, with the jacks. You know what I mean? When they pull the slot machine. I was like, oh my God.
I know what you're talking about.
Like, what is going on? Ah!
It was weirdly color graded.
So strange.
That was the first. That was one of the first scenes in the movie, and it was the first scene in the movie that displayed the CGI and displayed how juxtaposed the quality of CGI was going to be throughout the movie.
It's so unfortunate that the CGI took this quality of dip, but that's Marvel's fault.
Buddy looked like he was in one of those like cutouts that you put your head through.
Yeah.
He looked stiff. He just looked like an action figure from like the 90s that didn't have elbow bends.
Yeah, he looked like one of them filters, where it looks like it's running, and he's like, "Oh my god, my face!" Yeah, it was hard to look at.
This movie is this generation's Batman and Robin.
I don't know, yo. I actually watched Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin had charm.
That shit was
Batman and Robin had charm. All right, it was like unintentionally funny, but it was bad, but it was unintentionally funny. This one, It tried to be funny, and it wasn't.
I mean, Batman and Robin also.
I thought it was funny.
I mean, let's be fair. Batman and Robin tried to be funny too.
No, they weren't.
They were trying.
They were trying. Straight. You think the bat cart was a joke? No.
You think those puns were made with the intent to make people laugh or roll their eyes?
Is that a serious question?
We could pontificate for years on that.
Pontificate?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
No, I'll play that straight.
Yeah.
I meant that.
Dude, look, I was so out of it with those fucking goats. They were in the way every single time.
I was so out of it for the fucking rock. I keep forgetting his name. I don't care.
Korg.
Yeah, I hate him.
I was so happy when that lightning bolt went to him. I was like, get him the fuck out of here. Kill this fucking rock monster. I was so happy. I heard one little kid go like, no. I was like, yes.
Fuck yeah.
Kill him.
But even with those, the movie doesn't take any risks. Here's another issue with the movie. It doesn't really have any danger opposed to it ever.
That's every Marvel franchise right now.
And that is unfortunate. This is why I'm not having a fun time in Phase 4.
Mm-hmm.
There is no levity to it. There is no finality to anything.
There's no goal. They're not going anywhere.
With that, and you're right, because like when he announced that he was killing the gods, we kept getting introduced to more gods, and then
nobody died,
and no one cared.
Not even no one died. It's just that why would you care that these people were dying? They didn't like make you empathize at all with any of these guys. I'm not saying they were supposed to, but it didn't make Goro's plan any less like justified.
Yeah, it didn't make his plan look evil. If anything, it made his plan seem sensible.
Exactly.
Goro wasn't evil until he kidnapped the kids.
Yeah.
And even then,
he wasn't evil.
Those kids were kind of assholes.
Those kids were loud as fuck.
Yeah.
They were loud as fuck, sleeping in their rooms.
I love Heimdall's son, who he's never mentioned.
Yeah,
not once. Not a single fucking time. No. Hey guys, I'm never gonna mention my wife or my son, but they're around.
Oh my
Get
God.
the fuck out of here.
I can see them, but you can't.
I saw a screenshot or whatever of that scene when he projects himself to Thor and them. I thought that was fake. I wasn't sure because it looked so bad.
Terrible.
I'm like, maybe
it didn't look any better either.
No, like it was zoomed in. I thought, okay, maybe it looks better on screen. I was like, no, that shit looks shit.
I can't believe
what
they
happened.
made that social media video bashing the CGI artists, knowing they were crunched and just
they were
living in grottos and being stepped on.
Like I don't blame.
Are we not bashing their work right now?
No. I'm bashing Marvel's time, their planning and such, because there's no reason it should look like this. I don't blame the CGI artists or anything because they have the money and the time to do this, but they didn't. I don't feel like you said, they weren't given that.
Well, see, at first I had a little theory that the reason why Anakin had mad crow's feet is because they were pulling some of their budget to do something for a Marvel movie or some shit.
It wasn't this one.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and having seen this movie, I'm like, okay, well, what were they spending this money on? Anakin's got crow's feet. All right, the CGI in this movie is questionable. What were they spending this money on?
Maybe they're trying to cut back
licensing.
That is true. I'm thinking, like, what if they were just like cutting back to see what they can get away with? Like, come on, let's just reel it in.
They cut too far.
Save some of that money a little bit.
They cut too far. I did not. Listen, I can forgive all this shit that you guys are talking about. I didn't really focus on the CGI like that. I didn't really focus on the story. My gripe with the movie comes from what the fuck is going on with Thor. Like Ragnarok was kind of the start of it. And then in game, it was kind of justified because he was going through some shit. But here, he's like a full on jock bro, like
man child.
He's not. Thor is not a fucking idiot, yo. This man will have like Shakespearean monologues about his impending failure as a man and a warrior. Like he's deep. He's not a fucking idiot. This guy was smashed through windows. Oh, we had a good time of fucking Thor Avenger. Like, what's happening here? He's a fucking 5-year-old.
I had to say the movie didn't ruin my my vision of a Thor with the Guardians. Like they ruined that. Like
Yeah, I
they
don't
showed me
wanna
like
see it.
that shit didn't. That would not work whatsoever.
How do you come out and make Star-Lord, the guy who everyone hates, the guy who fucked the plan? How do you come out and make Star-Lord look reasonable
Sensible.
and more smart and smarter than him?
Yep. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Thor
Thor's
looks like
been
a fucking idiot.
Thor's been around for thousands of years.
Yeah.
And
And he's stupid.
he's dumb.
He's a dum-dum.
This movie regressed. Like, this is a character regression, in my opinion.
Yeah.
From Thor 1 to Thor, what we're at now. He has just regraded in just mental
turned into
stability.
Yeah.
And then it oozes out of him and makes everybody else around him be mush-brained as well. Because everybody was dumb. And to no content. I mean, scientists, they have their own theories named after them. We're just, I was at a loss for words. And my biggest issue isn't with the set pieces. I actually enjoyed the set pieces.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed the sequences, the changing in colors when they went into the shadow realm.
Yeah,
I thought was fucking really cool.
Yeah.
I thought for what it's worth, Christian Bale did an awesome job.
Yeah.
I wish he would have got way more time on screen. My issue with this movie, though, it lies within the script.
Yeah.
And I want to reference this by saying that I am a huge Taika Waititi fan. I love Hunt for the Wilder People. I love What We Do in the Shadows. I like that style of comedy. The style of comedy that he brings to the table, I think, is fantastic. Somebody should have took that fucking script and said, bro, reel it back.
Yeah.
Calm down. Everything that you do is lovely, but you are fucking feeling yourself too much.
Yeah.
He needed that kid harness, you know, how the little child leash.
Yeah.
He needed that. Like, whoa, get the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
out
Calm
of here.
down.
Chill out
on that because it was that comedy was just
Rapid
overbearing.
Yeah. Especially for the subject matter. Like this is not the
So that was my main issue with the movie. Overall, I think everything else, it would have worked great. I think the comedy or the way that they were going with this movie to be pretty much a full-on comedy would have worked if it was just would have been done tastefully, I guess.
Yeah, if you just let off the gas a little bit, they could have landed this one a little bit smoother.
And then maybe changed up the main issue of the story a little bit. Like maybe Gore didn't have to be in this film yet. Like maybe you could have waited a little bit. And hell, it could have been like I could have saw like a him versus Zeus. Like a fight against the god.
Yeah, you could have had him versus Hercules or something.
Yeah, that would have been fucking great.
Because I'm not gonna hold you. Like you guys, if Gore is not the main problem for everybody in the universe, he's gonna be another throwaway.
And he was.
That's what he was.
Exactly. So that's kind of how they do things.
Yeah.
Like if they're not the main problem, they're gonna be done in a movie or so. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is.
It is.
And I'm sorry it had to be Gore, but he's another at the altar. Like Hajo said, Christian Bale did put his ankles in whatever this performance was, and
even though he's never seen it.
He said he had a blast doing it. Huh? He said he had a blast doing it.
He did. He looked great. My man was skinny again.
Yeah,
but not dangerously so.
Not like he's about to die and kill over during set. Give him a sandwich.
Everyone looked like they had a good time, and I did like the performances. But the goofy shit was a step too far. Like Thor's whole armor set with like this big goofy ass multicolored thing. Like,
put it on for no reason. I actually put it on for no reason.
I was confused.
Literally,
I'm like,
I did like that too because it was like, oh, you trying to one up me? It's like I'm gonna one up you one. The joke that kind of I was already gone over the edge by then, but the one that really took me out was when Tessa Thompson and Natalie Portman are standing outside of the doorway talking about her sword. She's got her sword, her daggers. And it's like, oh, is that a grenade? No. It's an MP3 player.
Oh, my God.
And then they do that fucking the Saturday at the Roxbury fucking neck bop for a minute and a half straight.
I love that.
We could have spent that minute developing Gore. We could have spent that minute proving him to be like an actual threat.
That time,
seeing him kill other gods.
No, we spent that time building up characters who are going to be around. That's it.
No. And we even put them in the title of the movie.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, yeah. That.
For no reason. I'm like, Thor doesn't have a daughter.
Yes, he
like,
does.
no, he doesn't.
Her name is Love.
In the comics, eventually he does, just like in the movies.
Three
eventually,
of them, right?
Well, now one.
Is it Gore's daughter?
No, it is now. It is now.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm not gonna be the guy that says it's not comic book accurate.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
It was. Yeah, who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck?
We're past that. We Stockholm syndrome our way in here. We're past that.
They did make a they did make it a point to prove something. Like they took an actual straight scene directly from the comic, right? When he goes to find Sif and he pulls up, sees the dead god is like, he was the nicest guy. That was literally taking shot and bubble from the comic. That was the only thing.
That was advertising to get us, and it got us.
But here's the thing. This is what I think happened. Taika Waititi read the wiki, and that was like the only picture that was on there. Mm-hmm. So he was just like, all right, take that and just slap it on.
Put that scene in the film. That'll be good. They'll love that.
Let them eat that for like a week.
Yeah, and we did.
Put in the trailer. It was good. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be tight.
Look at them. They're trying, guys. They're actually trying.
Yeah.
That was us.
I didn't say that.
And then there's like, nope. I thought at least it was going to be, all I wanted was more what I got in Ragnarok. I liked Ragnarok. And I like
you got more than
you got a lot more.
No. Okay, at the same level, not like we said in the beginning, like 3 times more than that. I didn't need like a bigger budget and more jokes.
It's like when you
and
you went back up to the buffet and they're like, "Oh, you really liked it? Take the whole pie."
No. Stop. You like it, don't you?
Yeah,
Put it
have
down
more.
my throat.
Yeah.
And
oh my god!
And I hate the fact, what's his face? Grog, that's his name.
Gorg.
Whatever.
His fucking mouth doesn't fucking move. It's like this.
I just
and he's
want
trying
that.
to emote and it doesn't move. It bothers me. Yeah, I want him to die. Too.
I just want him to die.
No, he has.
What about him and his mate Dwayne?
They can both die.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know Dwayne, but Gorg can go.
Dwayne The Rock?
I'm so tired of. Yeah, we get the joke. Yeah, another necessary joke, I'm sure, in the movie.
He had a mustache.
I saw that. Did he have a fanny pack too?
Yeah.
Did you guys?
Okay. Speaking of jokes and everything, their god, when he finally met his god at the place, he had a whole bunch of scissors and shit around him. What was going on? Was that a reference to
Rock, paper,
something?
scissors. Yeah. More jokes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, more
All
jokes.
right.
I'm not one of those people who hate jokes. Like I don't hate jokes. Like I just think
I hate corny jokes.
I just think there's too much, and and there's not enough.
There was a lot of corny jokes.
There was
very
There's
corny jokes.
no breaks from jokes
At
Just
all.
all over.
Yep.
Like, yeah, exactly. No, people like funny. I don't mind funny, even when there's a serious matter. But like every scene, everyone,
And then
over and over again.
This shit was just so backwards. They should have did Hercules movie first, then this. You used the conflict of gods fighting amongst each other to have
yeah.
Gore be pissed off about that.
Stop it! You're thinking.
exactly.
You're
I was
right.
like, what are you
You're right.
talking
You're
about?
right. My bad.
There's like phase
It's too late.
that we can't waste another phase movie on Thor twice in a row. What are you fucking crazy?
They're already here. What the fuck do you want? They're already here. They're gonna be here.
Get him out of here. No more Thor stuff.
You gotta try.
And
I don't want
honestly,
to put my clothes on.
I don't want to see another like Thor portrayal like this. I don't want him to go into any of his later arcs, like the whole.
Buckle up, baby.
I just not like this.
This is what Knuckles fans went through. Buckle up, baby.
Nah,
I know.
you guys got dragged.
It took years to fix that.
We're not the same.
Okay.
All right.
You say that now.
Keep saying that.
Denial's not just another
we've been
river
down this
Make
road.
no mistake. I think personally, Thor is down bad as far as the character's development, but
in the MCU.
It's not even a 10th of the punishment that you guys receive. Don't put them in the same vein.
We just see the future. We
No, you
don't
don't.
see it yet. No, we
see
see
nothing.
it.
Hey,
You see nothing.
But he will learn.
Yeah, he'll just learn. You know,
We
it's okay.
will pray
It's
for
all right.
this one.
all right.
We will pray for this one.
It's all right.
Don't pray for me. Sonic
We'll be here.
fans.
We'll
Pray
be
for
back here in a
yourselves.
couple of years, and we'll.
Our
look at
prayers
you.
have gone unanswered for so long. We no longer pray for ourselves.
We pray for others not
We
to
pray for the well-being of others.
We pray from not to face the same fate as us.
Trust me, we keep getting shit like Empire. I'll be long out the door before we get there. Promise you.
Fuck.
Well, it looks like they're heading that way.
What? Okay. I know how.
And what was with Thor enchanting all these kids' toys?
Oh yeah, that.
I like the scene. I thought it wasn't
I liked it.
necessary, but it's a nice PlayStation commercial. It was cool.
It
nice
looked like a
PlayStation
PlayStation
commercial.
Yeah, exactly.
That little scene, I was like, you know what? This movie, it was never for us.
I was confused about the whole sword thing. I'm like, is it destroyed now? Wait, is it destroyed now?
Shh.
Oh, she has to do. Oh, it's destroyed now. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about
Why are
it.
you thinking?
Don't worry about it.
And then like
The movie's closing out. Don't even worry about it.
Break the black necro sword into pieces. Okay.
it comes right back.
It could come back to it could come back. Like,
What?
Jane, just like your hammer, it could come back. All right. Well, I'm gonna smash the hammer. Jane, the hammer is already smashed.
Wait, if he could do that, then why?
Listen, don't worry about it. The movie's ending at this point. We're
true.
past that. Don't worry about it.
And then like Jane died, but I'm like, wait, the hammer still works.
Well, because it's not hers.
The hammer was never hers.
Then how'd the sword break?
Well, because someone had to use it. You're asking too many questions.
I know. Okay, if she just bashed it and it just went into many little pieces, why didn't those little pieces just come right back
We're
together?
not doing this. Wrap it up.
Who
Wrap it
cares?
up.
Who
Wrap it
cares?
up. Who cares?
Did you guys like that they went to Infinite Azure at the end? They went to the Kingdom Hearts
They
stage?
went to the Kingdom Hearts. Thank you.
You guys like that?
Yes.
What is that place
And-
called?
Valhalla?
Who cares?
Like the end of the world or something like that?
It's Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts.
end of all worlds.
End of all
Yeah.
worlds. Yeah.
Aren't you happy? They went there.
I'm surprised Sora didn't show up. Hey, I may just edit that scene together. Like, what's going on?
What was that?
Can you tell me how to get home?
Can you tell me how to get?
Has eternity, just chilling, not doing nothing, looking like Baphomet.
That did look cool. That looked cool as fuck.
And then like she fucking died like a Kingdom Hearts character too.
Yeah,
Like
turn to dust.
into fucking fairy dust.
Turn to dust. Who knows? You have to wield the hammer for 30 seconds.
To be a god.
Yeah.
I did like Eternity's design. I like that scene. That CGI and that design, everything looks straight out of a comic book, and I like that. I have to say.
I love Russell Crowe's performance as Zeus.
Yeah, I think he was hilarious.
He was
Yeah.
great.
He was
fantastic.
Exactly. He did it.
If they would have dialed back the jokes by like 82%, and then we got Russell Crowe Zeus,
Oh yeah, it would have been.
it would have
great.
landed really hard.
Yeah, it could have. It could have landed either way they played it, but they played it this way because
That could have been a great
said-
way
he
to
said-
like introduce the funny. Like
It's
when we
called lightning bolt. Now ask for it properly. Can I have it?
No.
No.
Yeah,
I was sitting there mad as fuck. I was.
yeah.
And those were the worst. The ones that actually got a chuckle out of you.
Yeah.
After holding
Oh, no.
contempt the
God.
entire movie.
It's like if someone said a bad joke and they're sitting there like this, and they keep poking you over and over again. Like you're gonna laugh eventually, but it's not at the joke.
Yeah.
look.
I got a few of those.
I know you didn't like the Thor, like the hammer shit, the hammer love triangle, but look, I did not like the fact that I found that funny, but it was
Don't
funny.
apologize.
After
Don't
this-
apologize for what you found funny.
I'm
The
not-
second
I'm not
time,
apologizing,
I
I'm just
did
saying.
start laughing. Like, there it is again.
Yeah,
Doing
yeah.
it again. Oh god! But the first time, I'm like, what the
I
fuck?
also like the fact like there was the scenes like when Jane Foster and Thor were like together. I guess I'm like they.
When they're trying to let the movie be a movie,
Yeah.
and then they have to keep,
Making a joke.
Yeah.
Making a joke.
yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Tone death.
I
Sorry.
don't know. I don't have anything else positive.
Oh, let's talk about the last two scenes, the little after credit scenes. I guess.
So I do want to say that they kept writing themselves. They kept just kind of changing their own universe, right?
Yeah.
They kept contradicting themselves.
It's confusing if you think about it too hard. Yeah, like
Yeah.
because you have like the gods. I guess they are actual gods now. They're not just aliens because we said there were aliens before.
Space Viking.
And yeah.
No, not even that.
Oh,
the Valhalla.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Where's that?
Immediately, first thing we see Sif missing an arm is like, let me die, let me go to Valhalla. Well, you got to die in battle to go to Valhalla. Your arm is maybe in Valhalla. That made me laugh.
Yeah, that
joke
did
made
make me laugh.
and I was like,
That was funny.
fuck.
That
So
was-
then later on, Tessa Thompson is like, I want to die, go to Valhalla. As soon as she gets stabbed, she's, get me out of here. I don't want to die anymore.
She wants to go, but not that much.
yeah.
And then Jane Foster dies, not in battle.
Goes
and
to
still goes to
Valhalla.
Valhalla.
This is true. She did. She just dies. And then
I mean, I think she was the killing blow was in battle. I
no,
don't
it
know.
wasn't.
No,
I don't know.
So was the arm getting chopped off.
the killing blow was dealt when she got infected with cancer.
6 months ago.
Yeah, that's when
fair
she
enough.
died.
And you know what? But guess what? Cancer is a battle.
It is a battle.
It's a battle of will. So she died
So
in
is
battle.
love. So if I die from love,
Yeah.
I go to Valhalla.
Nope.
I guess,
Yes.
guys. We knew that was just doing something pretty because
If I
gotta
eat
get
too
her
many
out of here.
hamburgers and I die of a heart attack, did I lose that battle?
Yes,
I
actually,
lost. I lost the battle of health.
yes. Actually, you did. So,
I think with that being said, we can probably just
wrap this shit up. Listen,
Oh, you don't
Hercules.
want to talk about? I was gonna say, you don't wanna
Hercules
talk
showed
about-
up. Cool.
Hercules showed up, mad
Awesome.
fucking sleep. Glad we can drop, fucking 12 stage backwards to get a new conflict with Thor because Gore wasn't good enough.
Nope.
Yeah,
didn't have
they're
plans.
gonna punch themselves like through buildings.
Yay.
There's gonna be a lot of pecs and a lot of steroids.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. Just
Let's
give
go.
me that. Let's go.
I want to see that. Not in the movie though. Give me a series.
I'll get a
Yeah,
show.
yeah. Give me a series, but don't slack anymore on the CGI. Please.
Or just use less of it.
Well, then they should just pay them.
And keep Korg out. You could probably save a lot out of CGI. If you
Please
kept
kill
Korg
him.
Out.
Yeah, get him away.
And just get him out of here.
Taika, you don't need to be in. You don't need to be.
Don't
in this
ever
no
bring
more.
him back. You know, let that go. That's over with.
He reminded me of the, without the overt racism, the two little robots from the Transformers movie.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it was
Always talking, always in the way.
and you're always wondering, why are you here?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
To set
He's
the tone.
there. He's there for comedic relief. The problem is
Everyone's
everybody
funny.
else is comedic relief.
Yeah,
movie
and
is
they're
a
all
comedy.
really good at it. I don't want to be wrong. They're all good
You
at it.
can't all be good and all do it at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
And
It's
Corey,
just-
you just be here. Shut the fuck out of here.
You know what?
is crazy.
I did lie. I did like the relationship between Tessa Thompson and Natalie Portman's characters.
I
Yeah.
I like
that
all
was
the
great.
relationships.
I
That's
thought
it.
I like Natalie Portman's shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And her guns.
I love her guns.
And Tessa Thompson's guns.
Oh yeah. Natalie Portman looked more jacked than Tessa.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
yeah. They were giving her the good steroids.
yeah.
The good shit.
That's that good millionaire shit, man.
That fucking the cancer scene, that was the steroids like in her system.
Some nerd was like, they CGI'd her head onto that body. She didn't really work out. I was like, so who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
If it was Gina Carano, you would be like, oh, she can't act. So shut the fuck up. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't know if how much of her actual like Thor physique was augmented by CGI or if it was all like
Right, but it looked pretty good to
Go
me
ahead,
either
say
way.
it. Say
what,
it.
natty,
Yeah, say it. Natty was a natty. Say it.
natty. But hey, shout out. She looked great. Everybody looked great. Everybody looks fucking.
That one scene where Thor was like butt naked, he was like just he fucking inhaled the steroids. All of them.
All
He
right,
was fucking
all right, Mr.
crazy.
Hemsworth, we're gonna film a certain scene in like the next 3 weeks, so we're gonna need you to fast,
Okay.
and then we're gonna hit you with a water hose.
Yes.
Okay. And
Yes.
I want you to flex
Okay.
really fucking hard.
Got you.
I want you to flex like you've never heard of bread ever. That's what I want. And he did that.
He did.
It was crazy. It was crazy to look at. I was like, I don't know if I like this.
Like, damn, bro, good job, man.
Why do I
regiment's
like this so
working out.
much?
I admire it, but I don't want to touch it.
Maybe once.
Yeah, maybe just one time. Get the Peggy Carter.
Exactly.
He said,
Oh my god.
"You are right, my friend. I flick too hard. Yeah, I flick too hard. I flick your clothes back on."
All right, I'm ready to wrap this shit up.
Are you guys ready
With
to
that
rate
being
this?
said, let's go
What
around the
would you?
table.
Yeah,
Give it a
yeah.
rate.
Who wants to go first?
I can go first. I'll give this a 6 screaming goats out of 10.
Really didn't like the Screaming Ghosts.
At
Like,
all.
what was the
I
point of
liked them
putting
at first.
Yeah.
I didn't like.
I liked them when they got smashed into the. Because I forgot all about them. I forgot that they were leading the boat until they crashed into that meteorite. I didn't like that. But other than that, every time they appeared on screen, I was like, "Oh shit!" I almost forgot to tell you guys. So when I went to go to my showing, pulled
Yeah.
up, and they have a sign that says, "Flashing lights may cause
I saw that too.
whatever, all that, right?"
Yeah.
So I didn't think nothing of it. Bought my ticket, sitting down, trailer's rolling. All of a sudden, the movie starts up and the lights are on. I'm like, "Oh shit!" My wife goes, "Well, I'm gonna go tell them something." I was like, "You mind?" So she runs out, comes back in, and she goes, "This is an auditory sensitive showing. They're not turning off the lights."
Oh no.
Oh, dude.
Yay.
Luckily, the lady came in and she was like, "Sorry, we didn't announce it. We can get you guys in the next in the next showing." I was like, I ran out of that theater. There's no fucking way I was
No,
watching that
not
movie with the lights on.
That's fucking crazy. Ew.
People in there and fucking
Just watching them eat,
just
watching them drink.
See everyone's faces.
just watching them.
I had a fucking gun threat in my theater. Nobody could laugh at Nobody could laugh at my theater because we were all fucking worried about what was going on in the front row.
Oh my God, it's him.
Everybody.
Is it him?
I had to get him to move. I had to get him to move like 2 times in my theater. Like one unruly family came in and sat right in front of me.
Fuck.
And I mean, like probably sweet people, but it was a wide 500-pound man, and then his 3 other kids with tall haircuts.
I had
to
some
move.
guy in this beater and flip flops and shorts that had holes in them, and he brought his son to the theater. Not only did he feel like moving around the theater to find a better seat, but when he did find this better seat, he lost his son, so he spent 5 minutes screaming his name in the theater.
Oh my God. I did have something like for some reason behind me. I'm not sure what the kid was jumping off the seat over and over again, but I heard is boom, boom, and the mom was like, "Would you stop? You gotta stop that."
This is better than
Stop.
this is better than the Thor review.
And then,
actually, talking about our theater experience.
Man, what
Yes.
a shitty movie with a shitty experience.
Right? It goes hand in hand.
What do you give it? What do you give it out of 10?
I give it fucking 6 pieces of swords and fucking Thor's hammer out of 10.
I give it 5 jealous hammers out of 10.
Yeah,
True.
That's
All right.
that's a good one. I would give this movie 5 robust Russell Crowes out of 10.
He was looking really.
My
He
man
was looking full.
My man was looking full.
My man was
Hey, shout out to Russell Crowe.
Eating out
actually
here.
killing it. You know what?
He-
Probably one of the best parts of the movie. Honestly.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
truly.
Shout out to Quetzalcoatl. I see you out there. Acid God.
That's right.
And I don't know if they did this on purpose, but they had that one eyeball god.
Yeah.
And it looks a lot like one of the inner circle people from Araco in X-Men Red. And he's supposed to be like the seer or like the dream.
I believe it when I see it. Any X-Men, Easter egg that I'm getting from the MCU, anything. I believe
Any
when I
other
see it.
time, he's hopeful for like the most outlandish
My hope
storylines to
has
come
died.
together.
My hope has died.
But this one's like up the alley.
Yeah, and Kamala Khan, and maybe spoilers for Kamala Khan, but
Go
there
ahead,
was
man. Hit me.
there was I guess there was a scene, I haven't seen it yet,
Neither have I.
in the last episode where they talk about something about mutation, and then
I heard
you can
about it.
hear the X-Men theme in the background.
What
lightly.
Oh, they're doing it like that?
I haven't seen if it's real yet, but that's. I was scrolling through and somebody was like, "Look, they did this in Kamala Khan," and I refused to click on it because I'd rather watch it.
Of course.
But
I guess I got to catch up.
They got to change speed and change tightness, man. They can keep
But
jerking
if
me off all day.
Kamala is
I'm limp.
Now-
if Kamala is confirmed the first mutant, that's kind of hype.
I'm actually kind of wondering if they're really going for, because maybe we were talking about how it's kind of weird they're bringing back the 90s X-Men and stuff.
Yeah.
Now I'm really wondering like, oh, this is actually going to have some sort of tie-in or
Can
something
you
like that.
imagine if the '90s X-Men is just becomes MCU like?
Yeah. I don't know.
Would you guys be happy if the 90s X-Men went to, they turned to Krakoans and Arakans in the 90s
But they're not.
animation?
They're not
They're
where
not
they
gonna
need
do
to
it,
be.
but yeah.
They're not going to do that. They're not where they need to be. They're not nearly as creative to make that happen.
They've never once taken the X-Men into the current generation as far as like
Yeah. Like,
visual media goes. If you're not reading X-Men, you're behind on X-Men.
it's true.
And I don't think they're gonna start.
I mean, if someone like me were in charge, I guess you could start them off on Krakoa and just make them go like, "Oh, you never seen us because we've been chilling out over here."
I promise you,
But-
I've been saying that. I promise you,
But
I've
I
been saying
just don't know if they're gonna. I
And
don't
look
know
at
if
how
they're-
many Wolverines we got.
that. All the better. Multiverse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I was talking about all the Wolverine family. These
There's so many of us.
Just put Laura up there. Just introduce her as Wolverine. Just break the bullet, cut the string, and introduce her as Wolverine.
He's
Do you remember the backlash that happened in the comic world?
I
Imagine
don't.
the rest of the world.
and, and you know what?
Ooh-wee.
And I'm not
punished
gonna.
Venom Clarence. I don't care.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of with the GP on this one because if this is the first time we're gonna get the X-Men the right way, I don't want to see Laura. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I don't want to see Laura.
disappointment? It's okay. Though.
Exactly. That's why I want to see Logan.
But I thought you like Hugh Jackman, right?
Tom Cruise for Wolverine.
You had your time.
you know what? I don't want that other dude from Kingsman to do it. Everyone keeps saying he's gonna do it.
I
The
want
young
Tom
dude.
Cruise.
Tom Cruise for Wolverine.
He's short.
Is that all? Is that all that it takes? God damn.
I want to play. What's the place who played fucking Dean?
Ew. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want
No.
Dean. Yeah.
No.
I actually like
I
that.
want
Yeah,
Dean.
yeah, yeah.
Are you guys serious?
Jensen Ackles.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
he's
Jensen
good.
Ackles.
He'll be
No.
good. Yes.
You're insane.
Why not?
Why would you get the Kyle Urban? Kyle Urban would be a better Wolverine than
Who,
fucking
was Sam?
no the Billy Butcher.
Yeah.
He would be a better
Urban.
Wolverine.
I guess.
Come on, bro. Better than fucking. Who was your
liked him,
choice?
though.
I don't even remember your choice. Your choice is like just
Dean.
Ackles. Yeah. That shit just went out of my head. Ew.
I like them both. I like Jensen Ackles a little bit more. Or I can see Jensen Ackles as maybe like a Cyclops to Carl Urban's Wolverine.
Either way, I don't know. I
We're
want.
talking about X-Men. Supposed to be a Thor review. Anyway,
You're right,
That's how
you're
good this
right.
movie was.
Yeah,
Anyway.
exactly. We really rather be doing anything else. So, with that being said,
you guys
Go watch some Bollywood.
dodge this bullet or go with your family. Otherwise, you leave the movie.
I did tell a lot of people just wait for it to come
On Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
honestly.
if you get a bunch of kids, it could be a good time. If you got the money, like it's not.
It's
like
a
I
good
said,
watch.
It is a good watch. Like it's pretty. It's got all the good performances. It's got all the stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's just that like for
We're
where
a long way away from. We're far away from fucking Winter Soldier.
Exactly. We're really far away.
We're a long way.
And the door prizes, like good CG and good actor performances, is not going to cut it as much as you guys get it.
We're fastly going backwards with quality. Fastly going backwards.
Now, I don't know if it's because we're taking a minute to get traction to find our next big arc to jump on, which is what it feels like to me.
Yeah, but that's not an excuse for shit movies.
No.
I feel like.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that whatever it is, they have not found that direction.
No.
And it is starting to show in their work because everything feels like it's just happening and then
It ends. Yeah.
Hawkeye, Moon Knight, all that shit. It just came out and it's out there.
Yeah.
It's not starting anything.
It's not barely even connected to anything.
Exactly.
And it's like,
we haven't found our traction yet, and it's starting to really show because there's no menacing bad guy sitting in the chair somewhere. Like we need to get one of those fast. I mean, you kill Wanda, so I don't know where else to go from there.
and you kill Goro, so that's gone.
Goro.
He keeps calling.
Goro. Yeah.
I wish he keeps calling Goro.
Yeah.
It's fine.
The
Goro was-
Marvel haters are getting stronger by the fucking year.
Hey, but at least one bright thing comes out of this pod.
Wow.
We have proved that we are not a Marvel shill anymore.
You're right.
We
Until
have
next
grown,
week.
and our character has evolved, unlike Thor. Thank you for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Peace out,
Thank you.
nerds.
Peace.
Later.